Already answered that question. If I gave them an ammo truck, they'd just use the King Tiger to no end. Alright. Let's get our template over here and keep things going. So this will be a bit more fortified. We're actually preparing for these guys now. They're also going to be coming pretty close to our airbase.
Standing by. Standing by.
Get rid of these two guys. Replenish our planes a bit.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
Where do we go once we're ready?
Ready for orders. Waiting.
Alright. Will be a little more challenging for this operation. A lot more infantry around.
Bruno's squad leads back up.
A lot more ambushes.
Can you get your squad together and get them at the ammo boxes and get them geared up, please? That's what I'm about to do.
Get some guys garrisoned. We're going to start penetrating the defensive sphere of these units themselves.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Oh, hang on.
Let's see.
No, yours
Spread the units around, have a few different oil platforms taken.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Set up a few guys, that's good.
Ready.
No, I need to know.
Understood. On the way. We'll go. Roger.
I didn't have smokes, and now I do. We have this one right now.
Ready.
Have another squad in here.
This one's fast.
Understood.
You don't have a medic, CPR, because I died because nobody fucking CPR'd me at all.
Alright.
50.
Player base is Germans. US don't have artillery. So I can't do anything with... Well, I could technically utilize an AAF mortar. But I'm not going to acquisition that just yet. Just trying to think what should be
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Waiting.
our next big thing.
On the way. Copy that.
Alright, and then I'll also have a roaming patrol.
Solid copy. Roger.
If you are in the remnants of Caesar squad,
Right there. Perfect. US Army turrets, let's set up a few Boeing machine guns.
remnants of Caesar squad, line up on command. Friends, I like you.
Ready for order.
Yeah, that's my machine gunner.
Alright. Otherwise, I'm looking for any other checkpoints.
Everybody fucking Bravo.
Standing by.
Got one right here. Perfect. And we have one opening over here as well. We'll set stuff on. African Corps, cars.
Right.
Waiting.
They're very chatty today.
Standing by. Waiting.
Anyone who is in Caesar squad, stand on this wall. If you are not in
Standing
Caesar
by.
squad, go find your squad leader.
You are part of Bruno's squad. Please get at the middle barracks.
Awaiting orders.
Alright.
So I guess Caesar squad is here, right?
Ready for orders.
Tank right there.
Because Caesar squad is here.
Waiting orders.
Put another tank right there.
And you don't want
I think
to
one of
die.
the new guys disconnected.
Alright,
CPR.
That should be good.
3 letters.
Composition of half track and a mortar.
There's the missing.
Send in goat. After this mission, we'll make something like that. Tekamen, thank you for the sub, my friend. Hope you keep enjoying the content. Here, let's put the goddamn fan service down, shall we?
I could not access
There.
everything in the medical.
Here, actually, that gives me a really good idea for the third mission, which is the villa.
I'm gonna need one of you to volunteer to have some balls in squad lead.
Congratulations, Murphy. You are now our
This is High Command and Ground Command. Do you copy?
Send it, high command.
Roger. Just say when your next objective is prepped and ready.
Hey, you should give us.
Roger. Your next assignment is
Send
a
in
factory
vote Team
complex
6 now.
to the left of, or to the west, northwest of Zargabad itself. It's being used as a staging area. We believe that a majority of the fuel that is being used by the U.S. forces for their planes and other vehicles is being stored at this location. If we can secure it, we can deal a serious blow in the logistical capabilities of the U.S. forces in the Zargabad region. Let's see. Raha Rebel, thank you for the sub as well. If you have anything you want to see, please let me know. Say again?
Do we know about the status of Zargabad over? Is it
Zargabad is militarized by the U.S. Tekaman, I'll say yes.
No further
sure.
questions?
If you want to give me money to see something,
Actually, one
I'll
further
sell
question.
out
Do
and
we
do
know
it
about
because
the
I need
status
rent
of-
money.
As is he at to the left-hand side of the objective, over?
Say again?
Do we know about the status of the town to the left of our objective, over?
Aziat is also enemy controlled. It's actually going to be a future mission, but for the sake of frames for the server, it's going to be unoccupied. If you include that in your route, I will put stuff down in there, though.
I was just figuring out whether I need to block it or not.
Solid. I'll put 2 recommended routes down, with green dots based on what you want to engage. If you want to make this easier or harder for yourself.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Shit. Come on, dots. I'll do a dot here. If it'll let me, which it's not. Dot. And then dot, 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 something like that. Let me get these other markers deleted.
Panzer commanders, once you're ready, can you come and join the rest of the squad leaders in the third
And that's the route out there.
Over?
This is High Command. One last reminder, if you have noticed, it's 1 life only, but if people die, I will be making them prisoners in the AO. That way they can still play if they are freed.
Affirm.
Copy.
I mean, like, you know, back to the pay for whatever. The player base has paid, like, they paid $100 for a tank on Durka ops, and then the next week they lost it because they were driving on a hill and it got frickin' missile striked. But yeah, if you have an idea, Tekaman, tell me what you want,
frequencies I need to be on?
and, you know, just shoot me whatever.
Come to the third.
I'm pretty chill about this stuff, but, you know, I understand that with this streaming stuff, it's a balance of player enjoyment and viewer enjoyment. I try to play both sides as best I can.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
Now, this is a really dumb idea because you might, you know, put it in the wall and cause something to blow up. But if you do it just right, you can evade that. Alright. This is High Command, be advised. AO is live. You are free to proceed.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And one last utility thing. Everything you left at base, I did bring down to the AO itself. So, moved everything there. Moved the spawn marker as well, if it'll let me. Just drag this down to base. But I'm actually really happy with Ironfront's performance. So far, everything's stable, everything's holding. I know a lot of people want me to add Faces of War back, which I am looking into, but that's another enchilada I gotta peel around with. Otherwise, this is good. No, they don't have any multi-turreted tank. I'll actually do a small showcase here. This is all the tanks, other than the M4A3 they've got right there. I'll put these over here to utilize based on what happens. I got that tank ready to go. Tank troops. This is everything they got.
Standing by.
Got a M3A3 Stuart,
Standing by.
the M4A3 Sherman, which I've been mainly using.
Ready for orders.
One with the wading gear and the Whittle snorkels. They're so cute. The Firefly, which is like the main AT thing I try to use.
Standing by.
M443 with the 76mm turret for the Sherman.
Ready.
And then this puppy, which looks amazing.
Ready for
And then the Stuart. These are all the tanks I got. Quite a lot I can utilize here. I'm going to cut the fuel of these so they don't roam around when the AO starts, and I'll just throw around what I got when the time comes. I think this music's too chill. There we go. I'll just be throwing things around. Isn't the Firefly British? I don't know. I'm not that much of an expert on the mods right now. My only focus has been coding them to get everything done. Jesus, Tekkaman. Make it really hard for the player base by any way possible. I only got to read half of that,
So,
but...
let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. First off, gonna need to go to the AAF tab. Why? Because that's where the artillery is located. Turrets, MK6 mortar. We can make something like this utilized. Furthermore, if it's going to be captured on the base, I need to make sure I utilize a shit ton of these rounds, because it's going to make some sort of small mortar pool for the player base to utilize. So we're just going to have one right here. I'm going to have a static guy right there to spot. Another guy ready to go. Actually, specifically, I should make this guy a radio man. That way, it looks more realistic.
Ready.
Have this guy prone. Have him careless so he doesn't move. And that way he can coordinate with artillery assets. Now I'm going to need something such as a spotter. That's going to require another radio man. We can put him over here. And then I can copy and paste so we can also have an additional guy up there to work the radio or be a backup if need be. That way we can put him right here. Furthermore, if we're talking about making this difficult, I would probably take 3 of these tanks at random. I'm going to take the Sherman, Stuarts, and Firefly. Well, not the Stuart, though. 76mm outfit, refit right there. And I'm going to maneuver them in different areas. That way the tank has something more formidable to fight against. Give these guys fuel. That way when the op starts, the AO will go live. And we'll get ready to go right here. Perfect. Another thing to consider, I'm going to put a third plane on standby, ready to go. Copy and paste that pilot. Cut her fuel at the moment. Put these things forward so they can maneuver themselves when I just fuel them. So what do we got? 3 planes, 4 dedicated tanks. I thought I put a 4th in here somewhere. There she is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. A few scout cars, artillery position. 50 cal Boeing turrets, multiple infantry patrolling around. What more could you want? Are there AT set pieces? Unfortunately, there is not. However, to make sure that the AT is still a threat, I'm using a custom squad I've made out of the North African Corps, and they have 3 AT men bazooka guys per squad. So 1 right here, 1 right there, 1 right here. They also have snipers, machine gunners, guys with Lee Enfields, bars, etc. It's a pretty formidable weapon squad, I would say. If you think of anything else for me to add, let me know. And we'll go nuts here. But, you know, I'm confident that the player base will probably take quite a few casualties here. But there is quite a bit of concealment to go up on. There isn't too much OP stuff looking in one direction. It's still balanced, but it's difficult. What am I using as Zeus as management mods? It's Achilles. It's not Ares. Ares is a good training tool for Achilles, but you really just want... Shh, I forgot something. It's always 50-50 if I remember to do this, but let me put this puppy down now. That way, if we hit the app, it'll negate it. Another reason I like Achilles is I can just put down something custom here, execute code module. And that little code does it so it disables the unit cap. Because if you don't run it, then after I'd say probably this mission, so the third mission, I wouldn't be able to spawn in infantry, which is a huge pain in the ass. But with that little snippet of code, it basically sets the game to register if I delete an infantry unit or a tank or whatever. Even if it's dead, it actually negates it from the invisible max unit cap that the game has. More Shermans. I mean, we've got a bunch on standby, too. I mean, there's plenty for the tanks to shoot at. But I'd say at this rate, I definitely need to give them some ammo trucks. It's just where to put them. I'll put them on the side roster right there. That's always good. But to balance it out, since that tank is probably going to be spending a shit ton of rounds to kill everything. Yeah, alright, the ammo's in the back so they can PID it.
Awaiting orders.
Perfect. Put one in the front, put one in the back. That'll be nice. Again, risk versus reward. Reset the global AI difficulty. You're absolutely right. We need to do that for all the newly placed units. Boom. Player-controlled mortar. Nah, that's too OP. I honestly will just use suppressive fire. How many rounds of mortar do you have? You have 5, so you have 24 shells in total. Alright, I'll probably use 16, which means 4 bouts of suppressive fire. Since they... Well, no. Fuck. 16 divided by 3, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 suppressive fire bouts I can use, because this actually consumes ammo. Alright, cool.
Sniper.
This is gonna get nuts.
You're gonna be having some people riding on your...
I did read your message about the Firefly. I mean, I don't like to reread fun facts, you know, anyone can read things, but... Well, unless they're really interesting.
Let's go.
Can't even do it, right?
Alright, all squads mount up.
Alright.
Alright, guys.
Alright. Guys, break.
You gotta be kidding me.
Just shut up and go get them.
Bruno's moving them on account.
Waiting. Understood. On the way.
We're gonna go shut up and go get them. Sure.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
And then this other team, I'm gonna
Clear to move.
garrison right here.
Clear to move. Once you've got the squads on your Vix, wait until you've got the squads on your Vix. Once you've got them on your Vix, you're clear to move.
And then I will put an additional Sherman down in the town
let's give him a
area.
warm welcome, shall we?
We'll take the little Stuart.
Ready.
Shit, hold on.
Awaiting orders.
Include his crew, and now he's ready to go. I don't know why that guy was getting on the roof, but that'll make that squad move again. I also don't know which route they're going to take, more or less, but it should be interesting. They've also left a half-track here, and they marked it. Nice. Alright, but I really appreciate that. I gotta pay rent on the 27th of each month, and, you know, the Twitch donations, it helps to get rid of that. But there's also,
squad leader sanctioned discharge.
there is something I want to get Bloodwayne right now, when she gets back. It's a little surprise thing, but, people keep making jokes about it, so I'm just gonna get one for the hell of it. Alright, so let's see what vehicles they're taking. They're taking the King Tiger and leading with it. They've got an infantry squad in the back. I mean, how cinematic is that? It's fucking awesome.
Alright, all squads, you're clear to move out.
They've got the guns up and everything, people chilling in the back. I mean, if this doesn't scream Desert Corps, I don't know what does. And then they're also taking a US M3, which I believe Lewis is in that, so he's just gonna chill. And they're also loading up in these other M3 scout cars. Nice, nice. So this objective, first objective was to basically get some additional vehicles. Second objective is to get the ammo vehicles, the fuel. Here's what I will say. I do have to make an exception about the ammo rule for the mortar, because I don't want them to outright pastor the AO, or not pastor, that's not the right word, but, you know, nuke everything in the AO with the mortars, so. Oh, Sherman Stewart. I mean, do we really have to be nitpicky about a tank? A tank's a tank. It's got a frontal machine gun, it's got a little bitty barrel, it's got another machine gun. If the player base gets outflanked, it's still gonna fuck up their day. Love how everyone's already saying
This is Debun
the
to
top
Colt,
3
you got a
things:
radio?
butt plug, dragon dildo, strap on. You guys are nuts. And let's also quickly put down our global skill to override all of the new units we just placed. So let's also go under player and teleport and put ourselves a bit closer to where the AO itself is going to be. I don't know which route they're going to take. They can either swing north, cut through this road, or swing south and also take care of some of these infantry. So it'll be curious to see how everything goes. Won't even scratch a tiger. Fine. Fine. We'll take the big cannon Stuart right there. Sherman, excuse me.
Awaiting orders.
Is that better?
Colt, do you read me on 50?
Does that please the player base?
Yep, I'm back on the field now.
Spirit,
I'll catch up with you guys when I can.
let's be honest.
See if we're,
I knew someone was going to say IEDs, and let me answer that question with a question of my own. Why would the U.S. Army use IEDs? Mines maybe, but this just happened. To plant a minefield, it takes a lot of time. I don't think that the U.S. would have the time to set up minefields in this, since we're going literally from op to op here. I don't. So, I'm not going to use them. Yeah, make sure for Ares and Achilles, never load both mods at the same time. I know Achilles updated so it won't outright break your interface when you load both at the same time as kind of like a punishment. But if you load both, it can sometimes cause some server crashing, so just want to be careful about that. What the heck is the Bunt doing? Is he trying to get in the back of the King Tiger? Well, the King Tiger doesn't give a fuck. Do they even have room? Oh, apparently they do. Huh. But right now it looks like we're at the Grand Prix. Everyone's racing around.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, thanks, Jokes. Feel free to stick around, or if you gotta be going, you know, feel free. But there needs to be a lot more good Zeuses within this game, in my opinion.
Anton is holding. Were we waiting for
so I'm assuming I'm also gonna put these guys on hold fire so they don't do anything stupid.
Negative.
But they're watching south right now. If I hear vehicle
Continue
noise,
pushing up until you get to a point where
I'm
you'll
moving
have
to
to
the north.
dismount your vehicles, however that dismount point is recommended over.
But if they get a reason to turn around, they'll turn around. But I don't hear any of the vehicles yet from up here.
This is DeBunt. I'm taking control of Caesar again. Affirm.
When you're the worst sentry team ever.
Get one of your previous squad lead shot to give you information on what you're doing over.
Good job,
Already
guys.
have, thank you.
Okay, I hear the engines now.
On the way.
Yeah, this guy heard something.
Understood.
Alright. Let's get our spotter. Some good shit here.
This is Caesar. We've
So we're having some shots from the edge here. I'm assuming they're gonna probably get a team up here.
Tiger's in position is ready to press, but we're not gonna do so until contact.
Be advised, Bruno has just dismounted.
So we'll trail them with mortars here.
Be advised, we're taking mortar fire. A firm tanks are clear to move in over.
I think they're gonna go right here. Ah, you guys are killing me. Shh, if we stay stealthy. Shh. Frag out! Another frag!
Be advised, Bruno's under some, what looks to be grenade fire. We think it's just some mortars or rockets going off. Hey, fam.
Downed him. Ooh, yeah, they don't like me.
Be advised, we got enemies on the hill with you, Panther.
Otherwise, this squad has swung fully around. They're now assaulting from this area. Let's start getting our Vicks out.
Understood.
They're on the hill, literally taking a shit ton of rounds.
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, there's some guys hit by your Panther. I think it's just 2 infantrymen.
Copy.
I'm gonna keep those guys in a holding pattern. Let's mobilize one of our planes.
Be advised, we got a fucking Sherman moving at bearing 138, moving up to the hill from the factory.
Ava, Sherman moving west from factory towards Essen.
Now shit just got real. Mike!
Is our Tiger still here? We're looking down the barrel of the Sherman right now.
See, I hit him. You can see the blood splatter on Franz there. It's just, I gotta hit them multiple times to actually wound him. This is why I don't like the King Tiger too much. It's literally taking a bunch of shells.
Yes. Be advised, we have a Sherman in the center at Mango. Can you need to assist over? Be advised, we got another Sherman
I'm gonna start, you know, taking away at its health manually because nothing can really hit this thing.
Nice hit on that Sherman.
That's why I kinda don't like giving them King Tigers, but they always ask. Regardless, everything at this AO is basically getting sniped now by the tank. And they're also just hitting everything more or less.
On the way.
Other tank is going over. If they complain about frames, I'm not the one that blew up literally everything at the base. So that's gone down. I'm looking to see if we have any other tank assets to utilize right now. Doesn't look like it's gonna just rely on the infantry to come in. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, frames are dying right now because we have a bunch of freaking smoke billows.
Like fucking no cover on the way to this goddamn place. Hey, Sam,
Understood?
High command, or ground command, be aware Tiger's down to APC.
Solid
You can only
copy.
engage on the target.
Target in sight.
Hey, fam, over.
Alright. That in mind, I'm gonna take one of these trucks.
Ready for order. Run.
Try to
We
get
need
him out of here.
anti-tank up here, south of Caesar's position.
Yeah, take the fuel so the planes don't take off on their own. Same with vehicles that I find important. I take them away so they don't utilize them. I think he just fired the shell and it went through the 10.
On the way.
Trying to roll these ammo cars out of here.
Ready.
Come on, guys.
Copy that.
So this plane's now taking off.
Reached the wall of the factory. I think we're inside the motor's dead zone. Caesar is still suppressed by tank.
Let's give another suppressive fire just out to the distance. Why is there down to HE shells? There's the flak panzer. Quite a few hits going. She's turned out. Boom. Almost taking out the flak panzer with her. Oh, this is gonna be good. Wait for it. Hello, my friends. Don't mind me. I'm just going to walk right up next to you. Oh, this is a very nice barrel. That's you. Ah! They shut the door. This is all default modded AI program. I don't use any AI mods. Had too many issues with them in the past. I have a bunch more smoking billows, and units are now moving in. Moving around the base is not even assaulting them directly.
Copy.
Hey, I copy.
Solid copy.
What's your
On
status?
the way.
Do you not know how to drive, buddy? Did I cut your fuel? No, you're just being retarded. Alright.
Change of plan. Push to your left and assault the factory, over.
10-4, I like that.
We're gonna roll out here. Looks like we're gonna be able to get away unmolested, actually. Avenge them. Alright, can you go now by yourself?
Understood. Copy that.
Here, get over here so I can frickin' change you
way.
out.
Copy that. Awaiting orders. Will go.
Because you need to stop being retarded.
Copy.
Send an M3 down that way.
Hey, if we're hitting the factory from the west, can we get somebody to take out those guys in the town to our east?
Roger that.
We're working on it.
Send them down.
We're getting the guys that are north of you, I think, the bunch.
Oh man, you're making this way, you're being way too retarded here. Go. Assault the infantry. The smoke here, it looks like they're leaving Nafs behind, who went all the way up here and went down on a ladder. He's got some pretty upper body strength, pretty good upper body strength to be hanging on like that. Otherwise, we got machine gun turrets. I'm gonna ungarrison this infantry group and try to pull them back here. AI. There's that command.
Will go.
Send them back over. I don't use headless clients on my server. I've just never really found a need. Because the things that cause the majority of the lag is just smoke.
Bruno, this is...
Otherwise, I never really put that many units down to cause so much lag. Because it's either just that grandiose amount of players or just, you know, stupid stuff.
White one, ground command.
So I'll try to adjust what I can here. I've already confirmed that we can delete bodies without any issues.
What's your status, over?
So I'm adjusting what I can.
Tiger's gunner just crashed, so I'm on my own for a minute.
Don't not crash again.
Drop back. Bruno, what is your status, over?
Currently clearing buildings.
Now we're just having a firefight here.
Hey, fam, be advised you have friendlies to your southwest. If you require assistance, let them know, over.
So far, so
Let's
good.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Just trying to see if I've got any AI close enough so I can just start remote controlling and engaging, but a lot of stuff here was hit pretty quickly. Here, we'll see if we can flank around with these guys. I've got a bar. Let's see what we can do. Just gonna follow the gunshots.
This is Caesar. We're approaching the road to the east of the factory. If possible, sweep and hit the southern end of the factory, over. Repeat last. One from the factory, move from the south.
Doesn't even try to run to the wall. They're all in this building.
10-4.
Watching for Billman because I need to teleport him back by the super tank. Otherwise, people are just slowly breaching it. Looks like the guy I downed woke back up. Shot me with a pistol. There's the double tap. Naps is still dead back there. Frisk is running into where we store the fuel. That's not good. There's Bill.
All ground forces, be advised, do not destroy any ammo trucks. Ammo
Player,
trucks are meant to be
teleport.
captured, not destroyed. They're required.
Capture. 10-4.
Put Bill in.
We have control of some at the moment.
So they're running in. Heard them say they took control of one. Trying to find where that is. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Ouch. Well, these direct grenade throws are gonna cause shit to ignite. Which isn't good. Just trying to see if the shared cook-off is gonna cause other things. Now they're just trying to fire through.
Yep, 6-5. Sorry, wrong radio.
Wrong radio? How many radios you got?
Only one, I'm in wrong chat.
Got shot from the right. Looks like they've commandeered this puppy. Let's get some shells out. See if they're listening to the thumping. Otherwise, I'm switching the gun around. Danger close.
Ground command, how copy?
Send it.
I'm transferring command of my squad to Beverly Road.
Hey, fam.
I love how they haven't cleared this area yet.
Can we get a tank to pull up to us on the west side? The one that came down and we can't get eyes on this guy.
Negative, I'm not pulling the tanks in, you're going to have to fall back or relocate to another area over. Tempo. This is party supporting.
Got caught reloading.
Your objective is continue pushing north and secure that area. After that, fall south and assist.
Got people down, people DCing. Naf's DC'd because he died, of course. Grizzly, I don't know why. Oh, we just yellow chained. Probably because of all the smoke. Oh, nope, we're back. That's my script kicking in to save it when it yellow chains. It's firing on its own. It's firing on its own. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not me, that's the mortar. Oh, that sucks. So they decrewed the mortar, but that dealt a significant amount of damage. The ammo truck is still here. I'm gonna get the guy decrewed from that, but yeah. Line of sight. He fired on Bomber's, Bonner's position and basically just annihilated everybody. Which is expected. If you get in line of sight within the mortar, it does fire upon you on its own, and I can't do anything about that. So we've had a significant of casualties out here. This squad is still coming through and clearing out the remainder. Guys right here. This isn't working out too well. That's why these need to be the priority, because if you leave them alone and they get line of sight on you, they're going to inflict a mass cas just like that.
Teams, I'm sending the Whirlwind in to do anti-infantry duty.
Support you at the factory, north side of the factory.
Say again, sniper.
Alright, I'm going to ungarrison stuff and start having them fall back, because at this rate...
So just let them know where you need them.
Let's see, let's do AI. That's the wrong AI tab. Ungarrison, try to have the remaining forces pull out of this AO.
On the way!
Oh yay, the invisible tank reload sound. To get a view, this is what that factory looks like from here. All those transport trucks are burning. Right now, just some guys are clearing things out here. Also have this one guy running around. Again. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just a U.S. force trying to give you security. He gets taken out. Yeah, they gotta keep pulling security. I mean, there's nothing they can really do. There's no comms. Because they don't have short ranges back then. Looks like they're disabling stuff as well. Everything's going more or less the ways that I would expect. This team needs to stop sweeping and come down and support. I don't know why the Flak Pander's down here to support infantry. Thought that was a commandeer tank, but I don't know. They've got 2 men down right here. It's tough. They're trying to medic who they can. So far, there hasn't been a single, like, death. Just a lot of casualties, and we're going to start seeing those get mounted, but I can't really... There's no jail for me to put them in, since this AO has pretty much been slammed. But I can try to run out with the ammo truck. Try to take advantage of this situation. Try to get out of here. Now we're just gonna drive.
Hey, ground command, one of your guys just let a fucking fuel truck drive away right in front of him. Nice. Yeah, we don't need that or anything.
Hey, Phil, we managed to secure 5 fuel trucks so far.
And the casualties start mounting.
Well,
I just watched one drive away from Growly Bear and Teacher, so there's that.
Well, they're probably shitting them the fact that their squad leads down and they're just them two left there.
Yeah. Well, we won't have ammo to do shit for the next op, so good luck.
So that's that. Otherwise, this place is mostly secure. Still got these two guys. I'm gonna ungarrison them. Whoops. Little miss right there.
On the way.
And pull them back. So, let the captives begin. I don't know. Just, so Debunt, Ba, Kristoff, Eander, and we'll put them in the corner down here.
Hello, this is Caesar. Does anyone read me? This is command, send it. Most of our squad is down.
Who
we
else?
could use a medic. We have
Debunt and
the supply
Christopher.
trucks over here. They're blowing up, but I think they probably still have ammo in them. Hey, fam, we're currently en route to save you, over.
This is Bravo, our sector. We're moving down south now.
Hey, fam, once you head south, I want
And
you
I'll
to
teleport
set
myself
up
as
a
well.
blocking area in the final block of compounds marked with a circle on your map, over.
Well, this was a rough op.
Roger.
Ik ben een Arab.
I did not totally shoot a APC shell over my squad leader.
He totally didn't do that.
What?
And
Fuck are we?
No, we're around.
There we are.
King, fucking machine gunner and the native soldier can see us.
Hey,
They can
over
see
here.
us right there.
Over here.
Go left, are they? Are they fucking
Over
blind?
here by the oil.
Hey, right, King.
Nah.
Hey,
Yeah, what?
I don't
Oh,
see
that's
no guards,
fucking enemy.
So why are we captured?
Shit.
Huh?
Don't see any guards, so why are we captured?
Because there's a
Because we
fucking
died.
machine gunner and an AT shoulder looking to our west.
Here, that better?
That's more like it. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a bar. I told tips on it.
High command, this is ground command.
Just
This is
Are
high
you
command,
happy?
send traffic.
Be advised, we've primarily secured
Yeah,
the
Say
fuel
when you're
trucks
driving out of
at
walking
the
from the
factory location and preparing to extract with them unless you have us to do something
Go,
else,
come
over.
on, go the other way around. Not just go
Solid. Take any fuel and ammo trucks you find, if there's still any in the AO, as well as any other assets you wish to take, and especially the prisoners, and then RTB to the military base.
Hey, fam.
fucking out.
Be advised, I've located some prisoners inside of
Ah, damn it. I was gonna use the bazooka on the flak panzer.
I can't really free people.
Stay where you are, we'll come through them then.
I don't know who you are, but you're a hostage now. What? No, you are gonna be my meat shield. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. You loved me a long time.
Advised, you have a hostage situation.
Hey, fam, run away with you now.
Andrew, Makarov has eyes on a bad guy next to your tank.
I want safe passage out of here. 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 Damn it. That's gonna make him unconscious too. Well, that sucks a lot.
Thank you.
Is one of you a medic?
No.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, since they literally sprayed a machine gun at me.
Is that what happened?
Well, we died and
Over here,
we
no,
became
over here.
BOW.
I think they killed all the goats too, because I'm just seeing dead goats.
Yeah, I'm the medic.
Get these two up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get E on low.
Hello, I'm back.
Well, this man's a medic's getting up second. You guys get up
Oh,
360
so you shut that in there.
Yeah.
Right back, I'm gonna go find my old kid.
Get 360 security.
Now we're just
get ready to pull
deleting
out.
all the broken stuff.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna need someone
Alright.
to do CPR on him.
Get me up.
This is Bravo, we reached the circle with Tanov.
Alright.
Bruno, I need you to head to a mark I'm going to put down on the map and get the
So I'm
full
just
fuel
deleting
trucks
bodies
and prepare
here.
to extract over.
Where the fuck is he?
Right.
You have a mortar that they can use.
Hey, ground team, this is Panthers. So make sure you don't forget your technicals or whatever in your
I think
medical
Frisk
truck.
is gonna grab it.
We shall not over.
I'm working on his chest, if you want to keep on packing.
Yeah, he's checking if it has any ammo. So I'm assuming he's now gonna carry this out with him. Or he's gonna backpack it. Okay. I would have just carried it to a Vic, but that's fine too. And they're taking care of these two down guys.
Long time.
Anton,
Alright.
come in.
I didn't want to open fire because I wanted to do a hostage situation.
What are you guys medicing?
Whatever, that's fine. So our third objective is gonna be over at the villa here.
Anton, how copy?
We're gonna have an idea that might also have an ammo truck of some sorts.
How copy?
Caesar's here. We got a lot of wounded. We're taking
Knock
care of
this
our
guy
medic right now.
unconscious.
Any firm, Caesar, let me know once you're back up to combat fix inside.
We'll do.
Sure, let me...
Hi, I'm right next to you.
Okay, then fucking work on Ian though.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So it is 50%.
Are you a medic? Alright, this guy should be good for packing.
Alright, who needs help?
I'm gonna kind of CPR again.
That went way over. Still live AO towards the south. Trying to make him go off here. He's fired HE and downed a different guy in there. Good God.
Alright.
Otherwise, they're grabbing what they can. And I guess they're repairing what they can as well.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find the rest of our guys. Actually, yeah, you.
Roger.
Go look around for other people in Caesar.
Here, let's try to start waving them off from that place. It's got a plane in the air.
Go look around.
Waiting.
Tell them to meet back up over here.
Alright, guys, let's do some strafes.
This is Caesar to any other squad leads. If you see
Also,
anyone
if you're
from
part of my
Caesar,
community,
if
you can
guys
still
come
join
and
the
meet
server
up
and
with
get
us
in on
over
this.
here
We're about
at
to do our
the,
third objective.
I guess, oil baths or whatever these are.
Hey, dog.
Hey, fam.
Why did you shoot me?
Bomb deployed.
That's a bomb. Everyone get down. Everyone get down. Bomb.
Incoming air assets.
Not even close.
He missed completely. Good job.
We should
Good job.
Don't tempt me. Okay. Let's not miss completely then. Let's use the machine gun.
80%.
I'm stalling. I can't save it.
So that's where he's the only two from
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Hey, fam.
Roger.
Nine.
I always forget these things can't really do hard turns that well.
Anthony's back on that.
Hey, fam, Anton, what's your status?
wide turns like this.
Lewis, confirm you want us to drive to the military base.
I only have one bomb. The bomb on the plane itself is only a texture.
Carry them all.
But this is to keep them moving. And I don't want to ace blackout either, so... Hopefully their AA is doing something. Well, you see, the US fought the Japanese. They weren't the Japanese themselves. Experiencing a bit of G-force here. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Hacks.
Question, was this one of those intermission periods? Did we get our reinsert guys, or...?
We've already got our reinsert guys.
Oh, well, I had some that I think died earlier, but...
30%.
This is High Command. If they died after I established a mini jail because everyone had pulled out of the AO by then, they'll just be at base.
10-4, gotcha.
Is that what I think it is?
Everyone who is remaining on the ground, get your squad together and get ready to extract.
Hold on.
The vehicles that you came in on.
They're extracting right now anyway.
All
Who
right,
did that?
Caesar's ready to move. We're 5 strong.
Really?
4 strong.
Really?
Let anyone left who has
You
not
made
got a
that
vehicle
into a
get ready
clan?
to move.
You made Flavortown into a clan. That's... Yeah, Dr. Axe, you can join, of course, but... I'm sorry, I was shunning them for making Flavortown into a frickin' clan. I completely lost control and turned into a kamikaze. And it did jack shit to the tank.
Please don't run us over.
Caesar, we're ready to move. Where you want us?
Is a usable tank. Have you guys recovered this?
We got it.
I'm packing him. Give us a minute.
Caesar to...
95.
Let's set up a counterattack, because they're not getting the message here.
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome back.
We are ready to move.
And you are...
La 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 la, death teams, la la la.
And where do we head to once we pick them up?
RTP.
10-4.
What are we doing now?
Annoying, but...
Right,
Yeah, we made World War II Advanced Medical as well.
The north and not the south.
Yeah, okay, so it looks like they took the mortar with them, and they'll build that wherever they need to. And I'm getting run over right now.
Ground command, be aware, if we see a Sherman, we're going to put a round into it, whether you're in it or not.
We're going back to the base.
Hey fam, none of us are in Sherman, you feel free to fuck up anything that's in a Sherman.
You sure about that? Because I'm looking at our guys in a Sherman right now.